Hello my friends, welcome to another video, and this time around I'm going to talk about the 10 reasons for which I encourage you to buy the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. This is the device. Let's start with reason number 1, and it's very obvious: the design. This smartphone looks simply gorgeous, amazing, beautiful, whatever you want to call it. Sleek design, very well built, great build quality actually, although it's made out of glass with a metal frame. Everything combines amazing. It feels great in the hand and it also looks great. Reason number 2 is the content of the box. This is something that a lot of people overlook. And Samsung does offer you a lot of things in the box. You get a quick charger, you also get a USB Type-C cable, and also you get some connectors, some adapters, and also a pair of AKG headphones bundled in the box. And this is great, but it could be even better if Samsung started to follow Huawei's trend, and they would have included in the box also a case to protect your device, and also a protective film to cover the screen. But for what it is, the content is actually very good for the S9 Plus. And hopefully Samsung will include in future models also a case. Maybe not like this one, because this one it's a bit expensive, but still, even a cheap one, it doesn't matter. Reason number 3, of course, you cannot overlook the display, which is simply amazing. This is the best display currently available on the market. This is a 6.2 inch in diagonal display, Super AMOLED Quad HD resolution, capable of HDR10 content, and it simply looks amazing. The best part, if you want, is that with this display the color saturation isn't as pronounced as on previous models. Colors actually look a lot more natural. This is still a Super AMOLED display, but it simply looks better. Very bright, the display, especially in direct sunlight. I think it's 15% brighter than it was on the Note 8 and the S8 lineup. Very good colors, very good contrast, basically infinite contrast, and color rendition is also great. Plus you can always tune your display in the settings. Reason number 4, battery life. We have inside a 3500 mAh battery that powers this whole setup. And I have to say that after 3 cycles of charging and discharging the phone completely, right now I'm very satisfied with the battery times that I get. Let's go into settings. Battery, and as you can see, I have 5% of battery life remaining, and my screen on time right now is 8 hours and 2 minutes, and I still have 5%. This is on a single charge, using my device as always. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth are always connected. I've been using it for social media, taking photos, taking videos, video editing, also listening to music through my wireless headphones, lots of stuff. And this is the battery that I get after only 3 complete charge discharge cycles. Amazing battery life, if you ask me. Right now it's basically giving me the same battery life that I was getting with the Huawei Mate 10. And this is considering the fact that this battery inside the S9 Plus is smaller. As I said, 3500 mAh battery inside versus the 4000 mAh battery inside the Huawei Mate 10. Reason number 5, cameras. Front-facing camera capable of portrait mode, video recording in UHD, autofocus, and the main attraction, of course, the main setup on the back with the dual lens setup. We have variable aperture on the primary sensor and fixed aperture on the secondary sensor. This is f1.5 and f2.4, and this one is fixed to f2.4. Dual pixel technology, focusing is blazing fast, capable to shoot 4K video at 60 frames per second, although with a 6-minute limitation from Samsung because the device overheats. And trust me, it does overheat in video recording. And also capable to shoot super slow motion at 960 frames per second, but in 720p. Nonetheless, the quality is very good, it's decent, it's usable, and Samsung also included some video editor to help you in editing those super slow-mo videos. You get dual optical image stabilization, not in 4K at 60 frames per second, there you won't have any optical image stabilization, but still the videos look excellent. Reason number 6, loudspeakers. This is the first Samsung device that comes with dual speakers. We get one on the bottom and one in the earpiece. Amazing. Simply put it, it's amazing. This is one of the best setups that I ever heard on a smartphone. I'm still trying to decide if it's better than what I had on Huawei devices, but to be honest, they actually are. The sound is well balanced, it's fuller, it sounds great, the experience overall is fantastic. Also, I do consider the experience with the S9 Plus in terms of speakers to be even better than what I had on the HTC U11. Kudos to Samsung for implementing finally this feature, and also you get support for Dolby Atmos, and when you turn Dolby Atmos on, the whole experience changes completely. This is an excellent device to watch content, movies, YouTube, Netflix, whatever you like. The experience is amazing. Reason number 7, if you want, this is related to security, but one feature especially, and this is face unlock, which for the first time it actually works on a Samsung device. As a Note 8 user, former user, where the iris scanning was actually bullshit, to be honest with you, this time around on the S9 Plus it works great. It's not the fastest, but still it works, and that's great news. Furthermore, you get a new fingerprint sensor, which this time around is located where it should have been in the first place. Very easy to use, very fast to read your fingerprint, and also has some gestures that allow you to, I don't know, toggle your notification tray, for example, dismiss notifications and whatnot, go through the gallery. So, but the most important thing for me is the face unlock feature that actually works. For the first time it works. Reason number 8, audio quality. What I mean by audio quality is everything else besides the speakers. Call quality, absolutely amazing, clear, crystal clear actually, on both ends, and also audio quality when listening to music, or if you want the audio experience when listening to music, is absolutely fantastic. One of the best devices on the market in audio consumption. You have a lot of features. As I said, you get support for Dolby Atmos, but you also have a lot of presets to tune the experience the way you like it. Reason number 9, this one is related to connectivity as a whole, but in particular what I mean is the fact that you get support for micro SD cards up to 400 gigabytes, and you also get the audio jack, the infamous audio jack if you want. This isn't a real problem for me, as I've made the switch to wireless headphones a long time ago, but for those of you who still enjoy to connect your favorite headphones to your device, the S9 Plus still has it. And as I said, the main feature for me, if you want, is the fact that I still get, although this is a dual SIM model, I still get a micro SD slot, which is very important for me. The fact that it is capable of reading 400 gigabytes cards, it's a bonus, but I depend a lot on micro SD cards. Because I shoot with my camera, I just take out the card, the micro SD card from the adapter, and put it in my phone, and I can have the content with me for later editing or whatnot. Also, this is the main reason for which I did not purchase the Huawei Mate 10 Pro. The lack of the micro SD tray. As I said, this is a feature that I highly needed. Reason number 10 is the processor and overall the storage options. The processor is Samsung latest iteration of its Exynos lineup, and this is the 9810 processor, coupled with 6 gigabytes of RAM and also 64 gigabytes of internal storage. You can get the phone in 3 different configurations: 64, 128 and 256 gigabytes of internal storage. But each one comes with 6 gigabytes of RAM. Furthermore, the camera has a separate RAM allocated for doing the heavy pickup when shooting in super slow motion. Fantastic. It flies. It simply flies throughout everything. I had no hiccups, no problems in terms of lag, no problems in terms of stuttering, freezing apps, restarting, rebooting and whatnot. Things that happened to me on previous models. For the first time, this is a Samsung device that doesn't have a problem with RAM management, which was atrocious on previous models. And as I said, the whole experience is simply great. So these are my 10 big reasons for which I like the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus, for which I recommend you to purchase the device. Of course, if you are interested in purchasing this device. And these are 10 reasons that, in my honest opinion, make this device to be one of the best on the market. I am not saying it's the best. I don't believe there is a best smartphone, because each company has a different setup of features to offer to the consumers. As I always say, the best phone for you is the phone that you really like and that you are willing to pay a lot of money for it. In this case, for me, at this moment, the S9 Plus is the best because I own it, but who knows, maybe in a couple of weeks or a couple of months, something else will be my next best smartphone. These are the 10 reasons for which I encourage you to try out and perhaps to buy the S9 Plus. Thank you for watching this video. As always, be safe, be good. Peace.